Thanks, Mark. Well, we're back in the kitchen now with Packer cornerback Al Harris's personal chef, and let me tell you, this guy can cook. We're so excited to have you back. Good to see you, Elvis.
Glad to be here.
You got out of here in the winter, huh?
Oh yeah, it was too cold.
I'm with you. Next time you got to take me with you. But now you're back. Team's looking great.
Oh yeah, they're looking good.
Whatever you're feeding Al, it must be working.
Looked good last night, didn't he?
He sure did, absolutely. So we're going to make some. Today's show's all about red, so we're going to make some chili today.
Yes, we are.
And this recipe's a little bit different.
Yep.
So let's get started, and we can talk a little bit more. 2 different kinds of meat here, Elvis.
Yes.
What are we using here?
That ground chuck.
Okay.
Pound.
Okay, 1 pound of ground chuck.
You're gonna brown it up.
Okay. And then what about this?
You're gonna take a pound of Italian sausage.
Okay.
Put it in, brown it up.
Do you use sweet or hot, or does it matter? Whatever you like.
Whatever you like, whatever your taste buds are calling for that day.
So you want to brown that up. I like that. So you got to tell me, when you're here, we always got a dish about Al. What are your favorite things? What are his favorite things that you make?
Lamb chops, rack of lamb. I got a nice leg of lamb in the refrigerator that I got marinating.
Ooh.
Probably cook that Wednesday or Thursday for him.
Yum. Does he ever eat like anything naughty, or is he like perfectly healthy all the time?
No, every now and then a brownie or two.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he like fudge brownies.
You like fudge brownies?
Yeah.
Now, when you cook, do you cook for more than just Al? Do some of the guys come over too?
Yeah, a couple guys come over and eat dinner with us.
So you never really know who's going to show up at your house, huh?
Right.
Yeah? That's got to be kind of fun.
Oh yeah, I like to cook anyway. I like to see a smile on her face.
I bet. I got to ask you, because I always wonder this. What time, if they've got a big game, what time do the guys eat? Like, you know.
Like, if they have a late game, he probably have dinner about 3:30, like right before the game. Just a real light dinner.
Yeah.
And then after the game, he'll eat a little something.
All right. So they have a snack after. So you've always got to have food on hand. You always got to, you know.
Yeah, I'm always cooking.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does he ever say something, make this again, make this again? Do you ever get bored making the same old things?
Sometimes.
Yeah, but you got to make what they like,
Like the salad. He liked that salad, so.
I hear some of the other teammates like it too.
Oh yeah,
so,
Taria eat a little.
Little love in that salad. So we're actually going to make this wonderful salad with tomatoes and all sorts of good stuff in just a minute, but we'll let that brown up. What else we got going on in this chili, Elvis? I'm going to get a different spatula because that's one's not working for me too good. Get that metal spatula.
You start.
Yeah, go for it.
A little celery.
The Holy Trinity in there, huh?
Onion.
Elvis, I know you grew up down south, so they cook a lot of that with the onions, the celery, and the...
Yep, bell peppers.
Last time we had you on...
Trinity.
Yeah, you did...
Escabeche.
And red beans and rice. Ooh, yeah. That's good stuff. I like vegetables in my chili.
You gotta have vegetables.
Yeah, and I love celery in my chili, too. So we just want to basically get rid of all the pink.
Yep. It's looking good.
Looking real good.
Now while we're stirring it up, we want to season it up a little too.
Okay.
A little salt.
Okay. Crank up the heat here.
A little black pepper. We'll put that in a little later.
It's a little sugar that we're going to put in. And, you know, the last time you were here, I noticed you put a little sugar in some of your more savory recipes that I wouldn't think sugar would be in there. Why do you do that?
To cut the acid down, like in tomatoes. I'm using tomatoes for this. And you know it's a lot of acid in the tomatoes.
Sure.
Use the sugar to balance it off.
That's a great idea. Just a little dab will do you. It's kind of that something, something. Well, I know we have some video of Al, and one of these days we're going to get him. I know he's probably sleeping today, but we're going to get him on here. But how long you been cooking with Al?
Just going on my 3rd year here.
Does he do breakfast? Does he, do much of a breakfast?
Yeah, every now and then you get a waffle. He like waffles.
Okay.
Homemade waffles.
Ooh.
Yeah, we got a waffle machine. He went out and bought. So he's like, you got to make me waffles.
So you're like standing in the kitchen making waffles for everybody all day. That's why I'm never buying one of those for my kids.
They're fun though.
They are fun. They are fun. So waffles. I know he's pretty healthy. Brownies. Oh, I know what we talked about last time. Love smoked salmon, I hear.
Yeah. Smoked lox.
Smoked lox. Yum. So how are we doing here? How's
Oh,
this
it's looking good.
This looks really good. We've got most of the pink out. Now here's where the easy part of this recipe is. A lot of dumping.
Yep.
My kind of recipe. So what next?
A little dump sauce.
So this is a big can.
Yep.
It's about a 28-ounce can of just regular tomato sauce. Okay.
Right.
I'll switch to a spoon.
Diced tomatoes.
I like it a little chunky. Oh, it's starting to smell good. I'm ready for chili. Bring it on.
A little more diced tomato.
So 2 cans.
2 cans, because it's supposed to be a large can.
Okay. Those cans keep getting smaller, don't they? Isn't that funny? Okay.
Cannellini beans.
I like those too. Those are really good for you. Okay.
Then we got kidney beans.
Okay. We drained most of that liquid out of there, it looks.
Yep. Black beans.
So here's where the 3 beans comes in.
Yes.
Yum. All right, what about our sugar? Does it go in now?
Then we let it cook down for about another 15 minutes.
Okay.
And then we'll add the sugar once I give it a taste.
All right, so at this point, we are pretty much good to go. What about the chili powder?
Chili powder goes in now.
Now, it looks like you do a lot.
Yeah.
All of that in there.
All of it.
All of it. So several tablespoons, it looks like.
Yep.
Anything else in there besides the chili powder?
A little cumin.
A little bit of cumin.
A little garlic.
A little garlic. Al's special seasoning blend, huh? Or Elvis's. You know what? I think that that's another thing that people, the difference between good chili and not so good chili is they don't put enough seasoning in there.
You can't be scared to season the food.
No.
I always say that when I'm cooking.
Yeah.
Don't be scared to season the food.
Yeah, or if somebody, takes a roast and they put a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper on there. No.
Season it up.
I agree. And I can just smell this already. So at this point, we're going to let this...
Oh, that's looking beautiful.
Isn't it? And look at all that. You can actually see the vegetables and the 3 beans, and wow. So you want to let this cook low and slow?
Yep.
15, 20 minutes?
About another 20 minutes on like medium low,
And at the
medium
end,
high.
medium high, okay.
And then I'll add my sugar.
Okay, so we'll
Then
wait.
I'll give it a little taste.
A little taste, see if it needs a little more salt and pepper,
Yep.
a little bit of sugar. So we'll let it hang out here, and then of course we're going to serve it with a little cheese on top. I like a little sour cream on top of mine.
Oh man, that's great.
I know. So we'll let this hang out, and Elvis is going to stick around because in just a little bit we're also going to have a hot salad with all sorts of good stuff in it.
Yes.
Tomatoes and potatoes.
Potatoes, olives,
Ooh,
pepperoncini peppers,
you're making me hungry.
Parmesan cheese.
You're making me hungry. Hey, this recipe for the chili is on our website.